Today is smoothie. Sorry. Today's the 25th of April, 2024. This is Gigi's reading of the day, and today's energy is a 393, people. Today's energy is a 393. Okay, we've been riding the wave of the three energies. The three is all about communication. It's all about seeing the truth. It's all about intuition, consciousness, being called and responding to the calls. Do you know what else it's about, though? It's about the child. It's about the child. Okay, it's about the child. And I mean the child within. I mean the child parts in you. You may feel her or him come to the surface today. And they may have something to say, something to speak, something to express. Excuse me. Okay. The child, the threes are a very childlike energy. It is all about expression. Okay. And so what do you need to say? What does the child in you need to say? Because here's the thing. I do a lot of my work with clients is actually predominantly working with people over time to support and facilitate a space where their child within them, their younger selves, feels safe enough to speak up and express and share their actual experience so that we can bring healing to that for the child. I get so many people come to me and say to me, and I put an email out yesterday about this, that I feel like I've done everything. I've spent so much time, energy, and money on healing myself. I've looked at my childhood a million times, and I feel like I've done all this work, and yet I feel like I haven't done any work. I feel like I haven't moved at all. Nothing has changed. I'm still trapped in the same old cycles that I have always been trapped in. I'm still stuck. I'm still hitting up against the same brick wall that I've always hit up against. I still feel locked up when I go to actually speak my truth to someone or stand up for myself or say no or say what I really want or say what I really feel. And when I dig further and I ask questions about the work that they've previously done, so many people, the focus has always been on understanding those that have wronged us, understanding their intentions, understanding why they did what they did. Everyone focuses on that. And it's like you go to therapy and they just give you a whole bunch of insights and it's all conceptual and you understand things. But nothing changes. Nothing changes. And then people are like, you need to forgive the person, you need to forgive your mother, you need to forgive your father, your sister, your brother, your ex, you need to forgive them for doing you wrong. And do you know why that's dangerous? Do you know why I don't agree with that? And that this is like not a popular opinion. Because everyone agrees, yeah, you need to forgive, because when you don't, you're swallowing the poison expecting them to die, right? That's the saying, or something along those lines. It's not true. It's not true. It's dangerous to bring forgiveness to the person that has done you wrong before you have properly transmuted the trauma of that event, because all you do is give them a bypass. All you do is invalidate the version of you that experienced that trauma. While everyone else is doing the work to bring understanding to the abusive person and bring forgiveness to them, tell me who's putting that same time, energy, and effort into the child part of you that experienced that? Who's taking the time to listen to her, to listen to him, to hold space for him or her, to let her or him express how she feels, to have her cry, to have her express the rage and the anger? Who's taking the time to understand her? Because it's her behaviors that are playing out in your adult life, not yours, hers. It's her emotion that takes over you, or his emotion that takes over you when something random in the world triggers you. They're her emotions that still haven't been heard. So this is the thing. And this is what I teach my clients, is that any big emotion that you feel in life, anything that seems to linger or play on a loop in your mind, things that you can't seem to let go, and especially the big emotion, whether it's big anger, whether it's big upset, whether it's tears that come out because you don't know how to express rage, right? Whatever it is, if it's big, 9 times out of 10, it belongs to the child part of you. Neuroscience literally says that it's only 10% of the time, on average, are we actually in the present moment responding to the present reality. 90% of the time, it's the past overlaid onto the present moment that we are then reacting to. So what happens is someone says something that triggers you, but it triggers a wounded child. You then become embodied by the wounded child. The thing you're reacting to stops being whoever it is right now, but becomes the father that treated you this way in the first place, or the mother that treated you this way in the first, or the teacher, or the whatever it was. You're no longer responding to the here and now, but you're a child responding to the original threat. Have you ever walked through a supermarket and there's been a child tantruming? How dominating is that in the space? Everybody stops and stares. You can't think straight. You can't concentrate because the emotion, the expression of that emotion of that child is it's so big. And those feelings on the inside are so big. You're having a huge reaction to something that's actually disproportionate, and you can't seem to get a handle on it. You can't, it's right, whatever it is. They're not yours. They belong to a child that has lived her life. She or he has experienced some kind of pain, some kind of abuse, some kind of neglect or abandonment. And instead of going to the child and taking care of the child, we've spent most of our lives caretaking the person that made you feel that way in the first place. The child continues to get neglected through life. So this is what I advocate for when I work with clients. We don't bring forgiveness to the people. No, we are not validating their behavior towards you as a child. We're not doing that. We can rebuild those relationships with those people, your parents, whoever, once you are no longer a child on the surface still seeking that approval. We've got to transmute the trauma of that child so the child can be let go of. The child can be laid to rest, and you can operate as an adult in an adult's body, making decisions about an adult life. Only then can you start to rebuild an adult relationship with the adult people that cause this harm. Until then, you're just a child on the surface. Okay? So this is the message for the 393 energy today. The 9 is about healing, but the 3 is on either side. This is the child, this is the voice, this is expression, this is the truth. And I am bringing to you the truth about this. Any big emotion, any big thing, anything that you're stuck inside of, I am telling you, if you pull at the threads of it, it will lead you to a child. It may look like it's absolutely 100% from that past relationship, but that past relationship was born from somewhere. You sought out that relationship, certain traits of that person, how they made you feel from what was lacking, what was missing, etc., from your childhood. You want true freedom? The only place to go is the child. Anything else is dealing with the symptoms only, not the cause. Okay, so I want to know, and I want you to tell the truth to me. What is something that you know you're stuck inside of? And it's not you, it's a child. What are you going to do about that? Okay, that is Gigi's reading of the day today, 25th of April. A little bit of a slap in the face type reading, but that's the kind of energy it is today. We move into an entirely different energy tomorrow. We move into the 4s, so get ready for it. Things that you've been working through over these last 10 days and exploring. From tomorrow, we're now going to start building. Okay. All right. I will see you all tomorrow, and I can't wait to hear from you in the comments.